everybody. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. So today is going to be a vlog style video. You're gonna follow me throughout the day as I take care of my personal dogs, my foster dog, and my board and train that I currently have staying with me. We'll also do some business related tasks because I do own my own business. If you don't know, I own a dog training business. We'll also do some cleaning, some other maintenance, and really just all the responsibilities and things that go along with having 5 dogs and 2 cats in my house. So the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I go downstairs, and my dogs do sleep with me, and so I bring them downstairs with me, and then my foster dog and my board and train are crated downstairs on the main level. So I let them out of their crates and we go out for potty breaks. Now, it's really hard to record this because, so my dogs, you know, they go out and do their routine. My foster dog does have to be leashed for most of his potty breaks in the yard because he is heartworm positive and cannot do a ton of activity. So I have to restrict that a little bit. And the morning time is his, and like late at night are his times to want to run around and refuse to come in. So it also makes it easier to not have to catch him because he can be a little timid. So instead of me trying to chase him around and get him inside every night or every morning when it's dark out, I just leash him and take him out. And then my board and train, she can go out with my dogs. I don't know if you hear her in the background. Oh my goodness. But she can go out with my dogs because they know, like, as far as play and running around, there's a time and a place, and there's kind of a routine that they follow where once they come back inside in the morning, it's time for breakfast and time to rest a little bit while I, you know, eat and drink coffee and get myself ready for the day. But my board and train, if she is loose with my foster, they are like, oh, it's time to play at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. when it's dark out and people are still asleep or getting ready for work, and I don't want to cause a lot of commotion and noise. So my board and train will go out first with my dogs, and then I will go in and get my foster dog and leash him and take him out to potty. And then once we get everybody back inside, I prepare all of their food and their breakfast, get that all ready to go. And my dogs eat in their own little zones in the dining room, and the foster and board and train go into their crates for breakfast. And then after that, we do have some rest time. Number one, we don't want to cause bloat if we go and do exercise and stuff right after eating. It also gives me a chance to, like I said, eat breakfast, to drink some coffee and wake myself up. And then of course, take my shower, get ready for the day. So right now it is 8:45. So I am showered and ready for the day. And we're going to go and start our exercise and training and all the routines there. So yeah, let's go. Let's go, Tyson. So now we're doing our second potty break of the day after breakfast. Oh, buddy, let's go. Okay, so while I'm outside doing some training with the board and train, we're going to give our dogs an enrichment activity. So I'm going to take these dental sticks and kind of wedge them in different toys. I bet you I'm never going to get that out of there. Maybe. I hear ya. Wait. Okay. It's right in front of you. There you go. Great. Good. Wait. Wait. Okay. Good boy. Down. Wait. Wait. Okay, get it. Good boy. So with her, we're gonna work on some crate boundaries and thresholds. So I already put her harness on and had to keep closing the door because she wants to dart out. She's a puppy and she's hyper and happy and excited. So now we have her leash on and we're gonna practice it again where she has to stay until I release her. I'm gonna open, nope. I want her to be calmly sitting and then I release her when it's okay. Nope. And also, I've probably done this 20 times already, just trying to put her harness on. So this is not how she was originally. This is after some repetitions of this exercise. Okay, Zoe. Good girl. Can we just skip straight to the plot twist, please? Personality, sometimes sour, sometimes sweet. Split personality, sometimes sour. So my garage is converted into a training room. There is some storage on the one side behind curtains, but for the most part it's sealed flooring and there's a mat down and I have all my training equipment. He's smelling my back. I have 2 treadmills. The garage door's insulated just to help with the heat and the cold a little bit. And then I have a portable system when it does get extra cold or extra hot. But so with my foster dog, I noticed that he's pretty nervous with new like raised surfaces and things that are unknown to him. So for example, sewer grates are a big thing that he's like freaked out about. If I like toss a piece of food and it goes under furniture or like on top of one of the dog beds, he's very hesitant in going to get it. So I just kind of throw all of my dog fitness and obstacle equipment out on the floor and then toss food out and practice recall at the same time. So I'm going to show you that. So I have a few cots here, some yoga mats, some of the little like yoga balls and stuff. I have a treadmill here, my other actual dog treadmill. That is not a real dog, by the way, that is a fake dog. So I'm going to just toss my food throughout the room. So Ronan. So I'm gonna let him smell it and then toss. And he's gonna have to kind of go through the obstacle and he might go on top of one of the pieces of furniture. He might go around it. And so this is just building up his confidence and also working his brain a little bit because he can't do a ton of cardio. And then I can practice recall. Ronan, come. Good boy. So again, I'm just gonna toss my food out and he's gonna have to find it. There are tons of ways you can do this activity. I mean, you can use like a plush rug and toss food. In it, you can just toss food into the grass in your yard. Any of those are an option just to add some mental enrichment and some problem solving skills. And this is like a flat surface, like, right? So it's pretty easy for him to get through. One thing I like to do is toss food behind the treadmill because at first he was really scared about getting on top of that treadmill. So now he can do it. He'll get up there, he'll find the food. Like his ball would go underneath or like one of his toys and he would just bark at me like, get it out, I can't figure out, it's too hard. So now he's doing it on his own. So I think that piece of food went under the bed. So he's gonna have to figure it out. Where'd it go? And he can totally go under that bed if he really needs to. Let's do it again. So I'm going to toss it under the bed. Oh, that was easy. And I'm using a mix of his kibble. Ronan, come. Ronan, come. Good boy. I'm using a mix of his kibble and treats, so I'm not just overloading him with treats. Good boy. Now I can kind of engage him a little bit more and see if he'll get up on this bed if I hold the food here. Let's see. So look at that. He's like, how do I get to that food? He's like, well, that's too difficult. Is there anywhere else I can go? Let's see. I want you to put your feet up here. Come on. He's smelling for other food. He's like, is there an easier way to get that next treat? There we go. Good boy. So he's really spooked about stepping on these beds because they're not a hard surface. They kind of are like a hammock style. So he did it. That was awesome. He is never going to do this, I bet. It's just too small for him, but we'll try. Good boy. See how he jumped there? He's just very nervous. Good job. Ronan, come. Good boy. Good job. All right, so now that everyone has had their like morning exercise, enrichment, potty breaks, and is fed, so I will walk our dogs later, but the board and train and the foster are all taken care of. So they're gonna go back in their crates and have nap time for the morning while I do some admin work. So on my agenda is to double check all of the training plans for my current private training clients. So that just means for the next session, because we meet weekly, that there is a plan in their account and I know what I'm doing for that appointment. I have to plan next week. So I use Google Calendars to track everything, like my appointments for private training, my board and train responsibilities, my cleaning tasks, my dog stuff, my workouts, whatever. So I go through every week and plan out the next week. Because my schedule fluctuates quite a bit with my job. It's not like I work 9 to 5 every single day. So I kind of plan each week as they come and, you know, put on the calendar like when I'm going to work out, when I'm going to walk my dogs, all that stuff. So that's my next task. And then I need to make a script for a video ad for my business. I need to go through and make sure that every client that is currently working on a program, that they have a session scheduled next week. So I always schedule them out like every week on Saturdays, for example, or every week on Wednesdays. But sometimes we have reschedules or people are sick or things come up. And so we have to just catch up a session. So I always like to go through weekly and make sure that everything's on the calendar before I go and plan around all of my appointments. And then I will go through and contact any leads. So those are going to be potential clients. So those can be on Facebook. They can come through text, email, voicemails. I also use a couple different lead sites, bark.com and Thumbtack, which is an app. Bark is also an app, but and people will submit their information and then you just contact them and kind of go over what you offer. So I will contact all the leads and then also I track them in a spreadsheet. So I will go through and update any of those as far as the status is. For my board and train, I have to go through her like progress and what is her curriculum for the stay, how many days she has left, and figure out where we're at with all of those different items. So I do that daily. And then after that, I will probably go and walk my own dogs. So I will also share that. And while I'm doing all of this stuff on the computer, I always have YouTube up. I'm always watching YouTube videos on one side and then I have my admin stuff on the other. So I do split screen. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Or I will sometimes have music playing if I really need to concentrate, but for the most part, I can watch a YouTube video and, you know, type or do things, and then I'll just pause it if I have to do a call. So first things first, I have some communications from a current client about vaccines. The vaccines are showing they are expired, so I have to contact the vet and get updated records, hopefully. So I'm doing that now. So I'm emailing them. Vaccination request. Hi there. Will you please send vaccine records for blank? I pulled my mouse out so I could have my camera here, and it feels super, like, not right. So my first task is to go in and double check training plans. So first one I have is a puppy, and I'm gonna go into his last notes because I send an after training session summary. So I'm gonna go in there, I'm going to copy and paste all of his old notes, and then I'm gonna kind of base my plan for him going forward off the old notes. So like if we just started him on sit and down and stay, then we're gonna advance that at the next appointment. And so I'm gonna put that in my notes, and then anything else we're going to add during that session. Okay, so now I did all the training plans. So now I'm gonna go through and pull a report to see what sessions are owed to what clients, and just make sure that I have them on the calendar for next week, or if they are like out of town or something, I want to confirm the following week with them. So yeah, I use a software called BusyPause, and it does have a report for credits. So I just pull the credit report, and that means like they've paid for like 5 sessions, then they have 5 credits. So I will download that and then go through and make sure that everything is scheduled. So I go through each account that is that currently has credits as a balance, which usually it's not like too many. So doing it by hand is not a lot. I would say at max I have like 15 clients a month, but usually it's like 5 to 10 consistently. And then I have new clients that come on. So now I'm gonna do that now. So I finished all my admin tasks, and now I'm gonna take my personal dogs on a bike ride. And now me and my board and train are doing some people watching just to promote calmness with strangers and new sounds and dogs passing by, and to build up her social skills and confidence a bit. All right. So now it's time for the afternoon cleanup. So I will pick up all the dog toys, shake off all the pillows and blankets. So I'll put away that gate so our auto vacuum can run its course, and then I'm gonna and then I'm gonna mop. And then before the vacuum starts running, I'm gonna take out all of everyone's blankets and wash those and give them new blankets. Sometimes I'll do a little wipe down of the crate too if it's needed, if there's like food residue. So we have fresh blankies, and then I'll be sure to just rotate the crate toys that the dog has. Give them something new and fun. She's a heavy chewer, so these are her little toys. All right, nope, we're not gonna go back. Story called Everything's Peachy. Can we just skip straight to the plot twist, please? And since the auto vacuum doesn't get under everything, I sometimes have to do some extra cleanup with the hair. So that's what I'm doing here. And then of course we have to wash all of the dirty blankets from their crates. Also, I usually have some towels that are dirty from wiping off their feet or wiping up water that they drip. So this is me starting laundry. Gotta use vinegar, light vinegar, with your detergent. It definitely helps with the odor. And after the auto vacuum runs, I do a little mopping here. Now I mop every like 1 to 2 days, and this is how dirty the mop water is every time. It's disgusting. That's what having 5 dogs in your house is like. And now it's dinner time. So the foster dog and the board and train eat in their crates, like I said, and then my dogs eat in their little zones in the dining area. So this is me putting out their bowls. Wait. Okay. Good boys. And then after dinner time, we all just kind of sit down. I will watch a show, the dogs will play or chew their bones, and then it's bedtime. Thanks for watching.